Hi there.
That's a good time to roll, right?
Hey, stupid. Is that right? That's funny. It's like with the island so dry. I'm so like. I'd rather have a 2000 Supra than but I don't want to say that. Is Evan playing? You mean he just came out? I haven't even heard this. I love it. Yvonne. This is so funny. I didn't know he's playing. No, I'm not even. This is hilarious. I thought you were going to watch the kids or something. He can hear it. Oh, no, that's not. Literally, we have like screaming.
Let's go, baby. Let's get it, boys! Let's go! Go, Tono! Go home! Let's go, Paul! Let's go, Paul! Let's go, Paul! You got this, Tono. Let's go, Cole! Get out of there, Cole! Get out! Hold out! Drop the ball, drop the ball, drop the ball. Guard him in. You're not released. You're not the ball. Keep your top right. Come on, top. Hey, hot. Come on, Mark. Hot. Just slide through. Keep him out. Watch your street. Hot. Wait. Drop the ball. Hey, keep holding. Pick it up. Go. Fast break. Hey. Go. 10 more yards.
It's weird how he makes a point of it every year.
Ben off, please. Ben off. Hey, Tiger, cool! Tiger, cool! Tiger off, perfect. Hey, right now, Get a double, Carter. Cover. Cover. Back on his hands, Ben. Don't leave him. Yeah. Working on what that rotation was, but it wasn't clear. Hey, Evan, you gotta leave your KNX. Evan, get a switch. Evan, find your man. Ben, find your man. Don't let him take. Back on him. You got him? Crash him. On his hands. Up to three. Up to three. Yeah, good check, buddy. Get that. Oh, I love it.
Good job, Evan!
Tiger call. Hey, we're going Tigers. One new. Tiger, hold. Hey, let's go. Six. Hey, Tiger. Hey, look, one force. Hop up. Guard. I got ball. Hey, Carter. Tiger Carter. Right now. Hey, look, your guy. Here it is. My time. Hey, you come pull the stock score with me? Hey, you know what we're doing right there, right? Hey, what are you going to do after you pass? Get through, right?
Still 0-0 here. Looks like that's a Grant turnover. And Clackamas will take the ball on their own end line. 8.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Cavaliers have the ball. Grant forces them out of bounds and they'll get the ball back at their own end. So Kyle Olsen will take the ball in for the Generals.
Hey, guard up, Ben, on your man. Who's on 17?
You look down there now, you can see they're set up in a 2-3-1. Grant is. 2 guys are on the top, 3 guys across GLE, and 1 back at X. Work around the ball around the outside. Being patient, as Coach Eric Melgrim likes him to be. Ooh, tough handle in the pass. Once they slip out of bounds, the Cavaliers get the ball back. Wilson. The junior brings the ball down. As you can see, 2 years removed from playing a game, everyone's a little tentative out there right now. Looking to break the ice with the first goal. It's Jake Wilson coming up from X. Carry out top. Going to cage, he's got a chance.
Cut through, Clark. Cut through, Clark. Go this side, through right. Yep. Look at Carter. Look. Hey, clear.
And the goalie, only Fee in the cage. I don't know if we're going to count that as a save, but he does start the break. And here come the Generals. Huck Seward. Back on top.
Get high. Match up. Everything's up. Hey,
Huck will settle him.
You're hot, Carter. You're hot.
Decides to go straight to the cage. Little dish. 17 with a shot. Saved. That's Charlie Capranos. I think that's General's first shot of the game. The Cavaliers come back the other way. It's a nice pass up the middle. Dispossessed and picking up the ball. Number 23. That's Connor Alfrey. Nice defensive play. Midfielder can't handle it, and it'll go back to Clackamas. Looks like we got a timeout. Score still 0-0, 5 minutes left in the first. For those of you viewing at home, these JV contests are running time. Typically on the whistle, the clock will stop. And a JV game, you're only stopping it during timeouts and at the end of the period. These games will run an hour and a half. Varsity games will be stop time, they'll go a little longer.
She likes to be plugged in.
Coaching tonight's game on the blue side for the Grad Generals is Eric Norgren, former head coach for the Generals, left to take over the head science job at Madison, now McDaniel High School. He's coaching the JV side for the Generals, and on the Clackamas side, former graduate Danny Windwalker coaches the varsity and the JV. Great player at Grant, went on to the University of Oregon and played in the indoor lacrosse league in the U.S. And we'll have Danny back in the lacrosse community. Here we go, Cavaliers get the ball at midfield, looking to get on the scoreboard, still 0-0. They work it around back, behind GLE, you'll hear me say that, that's goal line extended. Like hockey, you can go behind the goal in lacrosse, and they are below goal line extended at the position they call the X. That's number 4 again, Jake Wilson with the ball. Pulls it out front, throws it up to his midfielders. Well, that may or may not have been Jake Wilson. Looks like they got multiple 4s. That's 20 with the ball. Zach Zerba. Cavaliers being patient, but a little too patient, and they toss it out of bounds. Everett Berry will take it in for the Generals. Now they're going to need to get that ball to midfield first, and then into the box. Goalie's going to take it all the way. 8 feet. Oh, looked like a pass, maybe an in-betweener there. Generals a little light in the goal position, so they're bringing an attackman in. Nice of Elliott to fill that role. They're going to call it a shot, so the Generals get the ball back. That's the designation of a shot means that whoever is closest to the ball when it goes out of bounds, if it is a shot, gets the ball back. If they had deemed it a pass, it would just be out of bounds to the Cavaliers. But blue is closer than white when that ball went out of bounds to where it went out of bounds, so they got the ball back. And now they'll start from the midfield position and work it around back. Here's 14, Joseph Howlett, trying to hit Calvin Mackey, unable to handle it. Number 16,
Good job, Evan.
not listed on your schedule for the Cavaliers with a nice pickup. And now Clackamas will get the ball.
Marker.
Still tied in the defensive slugfest here at Clackamas High School. He breaks inside. That's Carter Schlegel, dispossessed of the ball. And here comes Carter Alfrey again. He's having a good first half. Now we've got a scrum looking for that pickup. Who is it? Carter. He just decides to sling it all the way down. They call that a Gilman. If you're just tossing into the offensive end, and this time it works, Banjo Sheridan picks up the ball. He's got room, but he'll set it up again. Calvin Mackey takes it. Top left from the goalie. Trying to work Eric Melgren's offense here. Again, they take it to X. Nice pass inside, broken up by the goalie. Nice play by the goalie. Conley picks up the ball. Up ahead, there's a nice pass into X. Misses his cutter. But Cole Sims is there to pick it up, and he'll settle him down. You may hear the coach out there. He's calling for Tiger. Not sure what that is, but it's a cool sounding play. And 32 rips, but Fee is up to the task. Drew Conkey denied by Elliott Fee in the cage. Might be that's his second save of the game, I believe. And they clear the ball. Nice play by Everett Berry there. Capranos has it. Looking for Joseph Howlett, sails over his head, and the Cavaliers will get the ball back. Having trouble possessing the ball right now. It's not unexpected for early season JV action. Oh. Banjo wish he had that chance back right by him. He was thinking fast break right there. His eyes got a little big. Nice defense. That's Damon Shorey putting the pressure on, causing the turnover, and the Generals get the ball back. Here comes Lucas. I don't think that's Lucas Dieter. It is number 10 though. Oh, that's Gavin Brandsma. Gavin Brandsma. And they work it around. 18 seconds left on the quarter clock. They look for something quick here. And the ball sails out of bounds again. That's a good hustle out there. That's a good defense. Not so much on the stick side, and we're going to end the first quarter tied at 0-0. All right. call out to first-time, long-time listener, Heather McNeil. We appreciate all your support out there, folks. Couldn't do it without you.
So let's start over. So although it's the end of the first quarter, I want to welcome all of you to the Clackamas JV game of lacrosse. I want to thank so much for our referees tonight, Mitchell and Devin. Thank you so much for your service. Great, woo! And welcome to be out here. It's so good to see all of you. Just want to be frank. Let's go Caps.
That's Tim Carver, your Clackamas announcer, one-time big-time wrestler. Not a lot of people know that. Tim was part of the, I think the Kangaroo Clan that wrestled down at the
end of the first quarter, 0-0.
You might not admit it, but I have video footage. Once took down the All-Star Buddy Rose. I think that's his single claim to fame. Nice job, Tim. Okay, here we go with the face-off starting the second quarter. It looks like Damon Shorey is going to face off against Cole Sims. You may have seen him earlier out there wreaking havoc with the pole as a long stick midfielder. Looks like he's got his short stick for the face-off. Sporting some COVID lettuce out the back of the helmet there. That's a good look. Referee has him set, and they'll grind it out. Clackamas pulls the draw out and picks up the ball. They're going to get the face-off win. Now they've got to clear the ball, meaning they've got to get it into their offensive zone. Tough to see on this field. It's about the 30-yard line. They're still right there. And they touch it in. See the referee raises his hand, and now they are free to wheel and deal at their leisure. There is no shot clock in high school. The clock is running for you to get it across midfield and then to get it into the box. Once it's in the box, you can hold it as long as you can hold it. Cavaliers work the ball around. Getting it around the first time has not been an issue for either team. Initiating the offense has been another story. Here comes Ante Kill, and that they're going to call a shot. I realized it wasn't close to the goal, slipped out of his stick, but in the eyes of the referee, he was trying to shoot it. And there's another shot, and there's the first goal again. Ante Kill starts the season off for the Cavaliers with their first goal. Tough bouncer. If he wasn't able to see it, I would say he lost in the sun. 1-0 Cavs. Let's see if that doesn't loosen up the goals on both ends now. So both teams have elected to put one pole on the face-off crew. You'll see them on the far side. Pole meaning a longer stick. Sometimes called the long stick players poles. These players that are at the midfield line, they would be what you would call a long stick mini. Cole Sims pulls it out. 19. Carter Schlegel is able to pick it up.
Face-off win.
Back-to-back face-off. Schlegel's going to go straight for the goal. Shoots and scores it. Unassisted. They're scoring onslaught here now from the Cavaliers after a quiet first quarter. They go back-to-back and take a 2-0 lead. So just like that, we go from 0-0 to 2-0 in 2.5 minutes. So we'll line up again, and Shorey and Cole.
Hey, Damon Hess and Grant, if you can forward me your lineup, I'd love to call your players' names out. Damon Hess.
Sounds like Tim Carver is on me for my players' names.
Out of bounds, look!
Back to live action. Grant with a face-off win has the ball down on their offensive end, looking to get on the scoreboard. That's Banjo Sheridan with the ball. Connor McNulty passes it over to Gavin Brandsma. They're getting instruction from the sideline. Cut it down the middle. McNulty takes the drive. Charlie Capranos with the ball. Around the corner comes Huck Sulik, and he is going to get the Generals' first goal in 2 years. How about that?
Grant number 8. We'd love to share your name, but Damon Hess has not shared your name with me. So.
That's Huck. Huck scored the goal. We're gonna give the assist there to. That's probably unassisted. I guess we might be a little too generous in giving an assist on a wonderful one-on-one move by Huck. Cuts the lead in half. We have now 2-2. And Sims and Shorey are back out at the center X. Sims again pulls it out. He's on a roll here. Looks like he's going to touch it in. It's a face-off win, a ground ball, and a clear. Nice job there by the junior midfielder, full Sims.
Goal number 8, Huck from Grant.
Both teams now have loosened up a little bit, broken the ice. Now we're looking for more. Nice move with the left-hand shot.
I'll take care. A bit outside.
First
but
goal
good luck
scored.
here.
Not so close on that one, but Cavaliers retain because, again, they are closest to the ball when it goes out, where it goes out. That's how they determine who gets the ball back. From the X, the moving screen, referees aren't calling it. More lenient at the JV level, I suppose. Ball goes out of bounds. Damon Shorey will pick it up and try to clear. Light pressure, and he runs it up cleanly. Looking for that 30-yard line, he steps in, and the clear is successful. And the Generals can slow it down and see if they can't tie this ball game up. Charlie Capranos takes the ball down the right side. Passes it over to that's Joseph Hallett up the field. The goal scorer, Huck Sulik. He throws it across midfield. That's an over and back call. Referee did not have to call that. Could have played advantage for Clackamas, but he stopped play. I expect the referees are as rusty as the players and the announcers. Fortunately, your videographer, Chris Shorey here, is right on top of it. That's Ian Hammer with the ball. He tosses it over to Aiden Quam a little too high. And the Generals get it back. Everett Berry will take the ball in from Jones. Everett hits Kyle Olsen cleanly.
Look behind.
And he decides to throw the cross-field pass instead of stepping it in. He's probably going to regret that as it sails out of bounds and Clackamas gets the ball back. A lot of new faces out there for both sides. Clackamas will bring the ball up. They'll give it to a midfielder with the shorter stick there. He runs across the midfield line. General's fortunate they weren't called for offsides. And eventually loses the ball. And here comes Hulk again.
Number 8 Huck with the ball.
Goal scorer has ideas about going again, instead gives it up. They'll get it back to X. There's Howitt. Howitt looking for cutters in the middle. He takes it himself, dispossessed of the ball, pushed in the back. Referee raises his hand, calls the loose ball push. The Generals retain possession. You cannot push an offensive player or defensive player in the back. It's not a penalty because he was not holding the ball. Considered a loose ball push. Here comes Huck Sewell. Back up top to Olsen.
Olsen with the ball.
Dodges down the right side. The slide comes. Slide meaning defensive help. Generals banging around below GLE, looking for the shot. That's number 2. Kai Markle. Can't hit it, but they retain possession.
Grand ball.
It's a scrum in the middle. We got a ground ball. And a tough pickup by Kyle Markle. Those are ground balls that coaches love, those 50-50 balls. Generals retain possession on Kai's hustle. Up top, Brownsville looking for the dodge. Takes it down the left side, wants to go right. Cut off. Push there by the Cavalier. Referees let it go.
And then steal.
And here they come on the fast break. It's a shot and a save. Elliot Fee comes up with a save.
Shot. Good shot, goalie.
Goldberg, the long-stick player. Down to Markle. He's cutting inside. Great save by the goalie.
Cam Johnson with the stop.
Unbelievable. Look at the name. Is that Cam Johnson? Loose ball back at X. Both teams hustling. It's going to sail out of bounds, and the Generals are going to keep it. Yeah, Markle had a nice move inside. And 29, a player not listed on the roster, the goalie, made a fantastic save to keep it 2-1. And here comes Joseph Howard. Olsen loses it in the sun, picks it up, retains possession. Ball passed out top, bouncing around a little bit. Looks a little bit like pinball. And right down the Cavaliers, Jake Wilson with the pickup.
Keegan Lopez.
But he tosses it a little wide of Aiden Quam. Out of bounds, and the Generals get the ball back. Closing in on 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Score 2-1. Clackamas. Goalie Elliot Fee sees a guy open at the far side of the midfield, hits him cleanly. That's Kyle Olsen with the ball. He's being heckled up there by Drew Conkey. Gets the ball away to Connor McNulty, who will start the offense. They give the ball back to the Cavaliers because they did not check the ball in. They did not touch the ball in to the offensive zone. The box here, if you can see it at home, you'll see the black lines running along where the numbers are, and then the top of the box is the 30-yard line. Once you clear midfield, you still have to touch the ball in. You have 10 seconds to touch the ball in after clearing midfield, and if you don't, the call is failure to advance. It's a turnover, and the other team gets the ball. That's what just happened. Danny Windwalker, the coach at Clackamas, called timeout as they set up what I'm sure will be a fabulous play for this last 3 minutes to try to tack another goal on.
Hey. Jeff Curran,
game against us. You guys are gonna be great friends. It's gonna be a great train. It's gonna be a great train ride. Are you guys home?
Well, yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah. That's also good. Really? Sideways. If they take it like straight, that'd be great. Don't comment.
Okay, back to live action. Cavaliers get the ball out top. That's Zerba. Down to X. Little move back there. Can't seem to find any daylight. They're definitely attacking from the X position. He comes around the outside. That is a nice play by 19, Carter Schlegel.
Goal, 19 Carter Schlegel.
The goal there was to get the ball behind the goal into the X position and then dodge above goal line extended in order to get that shot. They do it successfully, and the Cavaliers are up 3-1, closing in on 2 minutes left in the first half. Back to the center X. We have X position in lacrosse is behind the goal. You also have the center X, which is where they face off. Both players will be placed down. The referee will call set, where they freeze, and then he blows the whistle and they can go. So he pulls it out again. Looking for another face-off lane. He gets pushed. Hand goes up. Push from behind is called.
He's called push white.
And the Cavaliers win the face-off.
Check that blue.
It was Calvin Mackey that time facing off for the Generals against the Sims. The Cavalier in the middle of the field there. Ian Hamrick had an idea. I forgot the ball though. Everett Berry now is going down, lumbering with the big pole, finds a guy in the middle. Oh, Marco just can't seem to put his stick on it. He was open. Good idea by the big fella. Looking for Kai, but it is all for naught. And we're under a minute. The Gilman pass is successful by the goalie. And Clackamas has the ball in their end again. He touches it in, and they are in possession of the ball. Back around to X. That's Hammer. Looking for help. Plenty of time here. Being harassed back there by Hunter Alfrey. He cuts around the top. Nice check. And I guess it wasn't a nice check because a flag has been thrown. I'm guessing he got him on the helmet there. He may have a slash call. Cavaliers retain possession. 14 across the top has an idea. The shot goes through just off target to the right. And that's going to do it for the half. And we'll find out what that penalty is. It will be assessed to start the second half. In the first half, 3-1. We'll see what the penalty is, and that's the way they'll start going into the second half.
Halftime's 10 minutes. That's it.
I'm having trouble remembering how long they get through the ball.
No.
It looks like we're getting ready to start the second half here. We'll face off. The teams have switched ends again. That's Damon Shorey facing off against Cole Sims. And the Cavaliers win again.
Sims has
been a monster at that center X so far. Generals are having trouble figuring him out. Cavaliers will get the ball. And they possess down in their offensive end. The Generals are down a man. They had that penalty at the end of the first half that carries over to start the second half. And by winning the face-off, the Cavaliers are able to get the ball at their end with 6 offensive players against the Generals' 5 defenders. I'm guessing that was a 1-minute penalty, although I didn't see it. We're all shaking our heads up here. None of us saw it, but we're assuming that's a minute. Because it's running time, it'll be 90 seconds, but the ball goes down, and here comes Everett Barry. He runs it out of the back, runs away from his defender. Great play by the big defender. He wants to stay in, but instead he goes back to the midfield and now replace him with a short stick. Nice play by the sophomore. Here comes Banjo Sheridan. Ducks in a little bit, but he'll get it back up top to his midfielder. That's Luke Bonanno. He's pushed to the ground from behind. No call. There's the white whistle. The referee's going to say he wasn't holding the ball when he was pushed down. That means there's no penalty. The Generals just keep possession on the loose ball push. Up top to Gavin Brandsma. The fakes left, goes right. He's got one thing in mind. That's a shot off of the goalie. Great save there early.
Number 10 shot. Grant forward.
The General put it on that, and there's a wonderful play. You can see who that is coming around the outside. That's Ibsen. Rowan Ibsen with his second goal on a sweet assist from Banjo Sheridan. That was some real lacrosse there, folks. Ippy, the junior water polo player extraordinaire, gets his second goal of the game, and that makes it 3-2. Damon Shorey is facing off again. This time he brings out the pole to go up against Cole Sims. It's not his number so far. We'll see what he does here with the pole. Trying to break the streak. Rowan Ibsen. But again, Sims comes up with a face-off win. And the Cavaliers have the ball at their offensive end looking to tap
Number
it
18, Rowan Ibsen with a goal for Grant.
Some nice defense there behind by Everett Barry. Forces an errant pass. Ball staying in, runs out of bounds. Charlie Capranos will pick it up for the Generals. Immediately gets it in the box. There's Ibsen again, pass into the middle. This is his guy, and rolls. Oh, stays in bounds. Ball is free. Bouncing everywhere. Big hit by Sims, no call. Good play, good hustle, and they are going to call the push.
Loose ball push, Clackamas. Grand ball.
So in the case where the ball is free, if the referee deems the push was when the ball was beyond 5 yards from where the play happened, or the push was in the bag, or overly aggressive, he can award the ball to the other team, and that's what just happened. Grant gets the ball down. Gibson back to Capranos. Capranos dealing from Max back to Gibson. Got a little something going back there. Comes back up top to Bonanno. He's looking for help. He's about to be pressured. Takes a little push, doesn't mind it. He's driving to his left. Passes a little low to Ibsen and triples out of bounds. The Cavaliers will get the ball back. Two of them talking over a little bit. Now we'll try to keep the Cavaliers from clearing the ball. Call there is in and out. That means the goalie stepped out of the crease. The crease is that circle that you can see around the goal. He stepped out of the crease and then he stepped back in. When he's in the crease, he's in a protected space. So once he steps out of it, he can't go back in with the ball. He has to get rid of the ball. And he didn't do it, so the Generals get the ball back. Cavaliers failed to clear. We are on top at 7. Calvin Mackey drives to the right, shot blocked by his defender. Picked up nicely there by
In zone of the ball.
the Cavaliers. Pass comes down on the fast break. 14, Eden Quam decides not to shoot it.
Conley cornered me. Where?
He thinks better of it, and will set it back up. Back to the deliberate set by the Cavaliers. They'll work it around. General's defense has been stingy so far in these
Jake
situations.
Wilson, the ball.
Treasure on the outside. Leads his guy a little too much. And Drew Conkey can't come up with it. That means Gavin Brandsman and his Generals will get a chance to go back on offense. Passes it up. Kind of lackadaisically, and look what happens. Cavaliers with a steal now have the ball down deep. That's Keegan Lopez with the ball. Passes it back out top. Over to 8 with a shot and saved by Lucas Dieter. Lucas Dieter has replaced Elliott Fee in the goal, and he gets his first save of the game, of the season, of the last 2 years. But the Generals throw it away and the Cavaliers come right back. But the shot on the goal, Dean Barnard had a chance. Ball sails high, and the Generals are closer to the ball when it goes out of bounds, where it goes out of bounds, and they get the ball back. Here comes Everett Berry. Everett wheels and deals, pulls the defender, tosses it nicely over to Camden Goldberg, and Goldberg will bring it up.
Camden Goldberg with the ball.
Looking for help, and finds it in Charlie Capranos. So the Generals work the ball around again. You'll see that frequently in lacrosse, which is like to see every player get a chance to touch the ball before they initiate the offense.
Calvin Matthew the ball.
Here they go around again for a second time. Sheridan has the ball. He's driving up GLE. Looks like he has an idea. Shot save! Sheridan is saved by the new goalie.
Jack Burns second, stop.
Cam Johnson, no idea who
Jack
they're
Burns
going.
second, stop.
Nice save by him now. Ball's down in the middle, right on the crease. Little pushing going on. No harm, no foul. Referees see nothing. Dieter picks it up. Nice outlet pass to Shorey, and here he goes. Looking for more than just a dodge. He may shoot here, folks. No, nice passing. Oh, Andrew Sheridan thought he had one. Just a little low. But a nice effort by the two there on the fast break. Cavaliers get the ball back. Taking it from their own end line. Corey now has 3 seconds once he's in the goal and throws it away. Thanks to a little pressure by Rowan Ibsen. Ibsen, the lone goal scorer so far for the Generals, has both of the goals in a 3-2 game. He gets it again and a shot! Save!
Jack Burns second, stop.
I can tell you who that number 15 is. He's had a couple of nice saves this this half so far. He's being chased right now. Little flick, gets it away from Epson. And they clear it.
Cole Sims with the clear.
Being trailed by Shorey, can't quite get there. And the Cavaliers settle in. 6 minutes left in the third quarter, 3-2. Clackamas over Grant. First side, Ante Kale with the drive, comes back up, loses the ball on the check. Nice play there by Everett Berry, gets the takeaway. Great pass by Dieter, hits Olsen, and we got a fast break. He's got a guy open, there he is, little mishandle. Caprano still has it, looks inside for Ibsen, can't get it, but there's Huck Seward picks it up, Olsen. Back over to number 10, Gavin Brandsma. Misses the shot, Generals retain as they back up the play. And here we go. Ibsen, open to Sheridan. He has a shot and a goal! That is Ibsen returning the favor to Sheridan. The two of them hooked up on the last
Banjo
goal.
Sheridan with the goal. That's
and now they tie it up. Banjo Sheridan with his first goal as a Grand General. Nice shot, Banjo.
Let's go,
Notice we've got listeners from across the country here. Former EPL Dads mega goalie Scott McMullen. Scotty, nice to see you online. Wish you were here. And we'll face off now, tied 3-3. Again, Sims has had his way at the center ice. General will see if they can disrupt it. You might think about standing closer to their opponent on the sideline, but we have a loose ball, 50-50, and again, the Cavs pick it up. They've got 216s on the JV team. Neither of them is listed, so I can't tell you who they are, but he looks pretty good carrying that pole in his left hand. And he gets it done. Cavs settle. Here's Cole Sims working it around to the goalie's right. They go through X. Both teams do a nice job of settling the ball, getting themselves in proper position to run their offensive set. Good defense there by Carter Alfrey, keeping his guy on the outside. No unnecessary lunges. Olsen, gets by Olsen, and the shot scores! Drew Conkey puts the Cavs back up with a left-handed shot of the drive from the goalie's left. He got topside on Olsen, and that was all she wrote.
Carter, you good, buddy? Hey, attack, we need to hold the ball. We're tired. We don't have legs. We need strong protection. Kyle, come on, if you get it, pull him out. Try to bait him and he's ready. He does. Let's hold the ball a little bit.
Just under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Your score 4-3. Generals send out number 7, Calvin Mackey, to face off against the Iron Man, Cole Sims. This time, Huxub gets next to his guy here on this near wing. Looking for that squeeze, and there it is. He's got a chance to pick it up. But it's Cole Sims again.
Cole Sims. Ball.
I'd say he might be your MVP so far, controlling that center X. Looking for someone to get rid of it here. He's probably a little tired after all that work he's doing. And sure enough, here he comes off. Cavaliers waiting for their 6th guy. We're at even strength. Pass across the middle. Mitty gets topside. Great save by Lucas Dieter. Nice play by the sophomore. Makes his 2nd save of the quarter. General's looking to clear. There's his open guy. Calvin Mackey.
Lucas Dieter on stop.
Gets it taken away on a nifty little play there by the attackman. Thought he had something going, but there's Dean Barnard with a little takeaway, and the Cavaliers retain possession. At 17, Aiden Zahn looking for room, can't find any. He'll go down to his attackman. Cavaliers will set it up again. Pass inside. Nifty little pass.
I'll take it with the goal. Assist from Aiden Quam.
I believe from Aiden Quam. Nice hook up there in the middle of the field. Nothing the goalie can do about it. And the Cavaliers take a 5-3 lead with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Doesn't look like anybody's in too terrible of a hurry to get up to the center X, and we may just wind this thing down and take it to the fourth quarter. Looks like Connor Wilkinson has come out for the Generals, and they're not going to get this off. That's it. That's the end of 3. With your score, Clackamas 5,
End of 3.
Grant 3.
Clackamas 5, Grant 3.
go. Beginning of the fourth quarter. Clackamas up 5-3 in the first game of the 2021
Cole Sims in the face-off.
Lacrosse season. Cole Sims wins another face-off. He doesn't pick up the ground ball, but as long as his team gets it, that's a face-off win. And the goalie's
Flag down.
referee is going to call a push with possession, it appears. Cavalier player had the ball, was pushed from behind and lost the ball. The flag goes down and will stay down until the ball goes out of bounds or is picked up by the opposing team. And now you'll hear the call. It is on blue 1-6. That's Damon Shorey. It gets called for the technical foul.
Blue 1-6
30
push.
seconds. The running clock that's extended to 45 seconds. So the Generals will be man down. They're bringing in an extra long stick or an extra pole for their man down defense, which is typical. Generals will play with 5 on defense, while the Cavaliers have their regular 6 on offense. We'll see what the Cavs come up with man up.
Zon the ball. In Plum. Zon.
It's banged around the outside. Looks like they don't quite have the personnel they want. Cole Sims makes it to midfield. And one of the Cavalier players inadvertently stepped into the crease, I believe. The referee called in the crease. The defenders, the offensive players cannot be in the crease. And so the turnover was called. I was trying to pick it up and get it. Nice little ground ball there. And in traffic, there
Timeout,
the Generals calls timeout. The Generals will have the ball. 12 minutes left in the game. 12 minutes in the game. Looks like they're going to run this clock. They inadvertently ran. I was thinking that they might be trying to get the game over. We started a little late here in order to give the teams a chance to warm up. But you may be able to see in the background of the field, Clackamas, unlike Grant, has a plethora of field space. And so both varsity teams have been able to warm up just on the other side of the stands, on the far side of the field. Beautiful facility out here, looks like a small park. Here we go, Generals get the ball. Goalie's top left. That's 6. Connor Wilkinson driving the ball down the right side. Here comes Banjo Sheridan. He has 1 goal on the day. Oh, he got a guy in the middle not looking. Charlie Capranos was sneaking up from X. It was undetected, and the Generals will attack from midfield. McNulty looking at the space. Going to call out a shot. Nice pickup on the ground ball by Capranos. He holds on to it. Down to Ibsen. Ibsen will go back to X. There's Sheridan. And he cuts above GLE and gets his second goal.
Goal, Banjo Sheridan.
Ibsen. Ron Ibsen having himself a night with 2 goals and 2 assists. Banjo Sheridan not too shabby himself. He's got 2 goals and an assist. And the Generals are back within 1. We'll go to the center X. We'll see who the Generals throw out there this time. No one has had much success getting through.
That's the best name ever.
Michael, in case you're listening out there, the Clackamas announcers like your choice of names for your child, Banjo being a favorite. And here they go, facing off at the center X. Does Sims go? No, looks like Calvin Mackey went a little early. He gets the false start call.
Clackamas ball.
And the Clackamas Cavaliers win another face-off. And Sims is going to try it himself. Oh, just leaks out of his stick a little bit to the right. Not on
Shot,
goal,
Cole Sims.
possession.
Clackamas ball.
Pass in the middle looked a little more like a shot. I don't think anyone was really ready for that. The Cavaliers keep it.
Zach Zerber with the ball.
Zerba picks the ball up. Goes down to Aiden Kwong. Looking behind for Ian Hammer.
Ian Hammer. Pass to Jake Wilson.
Taking a deliberate approach here. Pulling everybody out a little wide, see if they can create some space. Right inside, a nice little pass into the middle. Not quite ready for it.
Aiden Kwong with a great pass.
Into the crease again. Not really aware of where he was on the field. Lucas Dieter with a nice outlet pass to Olsen. Now Olsen gets the clear. They'll look to get it inside the 30. There it is. He steps it in. They're released. Now they've got plenty of time to try to tie this game up. 5-4 Clackamas. General's looking for the equalizer. Here's Calvin Mackey pulling his defender out, seeing if he can get him to bite. He's going to look for the big dodger down the right side. Switches hands instead. Another switch and a shot just wide. Nice effort
Shot, Calvin
by
Mackey.
the freshman. Here comes Ibsen. Looking for Sheridan. Those two have a little thing going. Oh, he thought he might have had him. Instead he goes back up to his midi. Mark Seward controls for the Generals. Oh, they get it set up, but it just bounces harmlessly by Kyle Olsen, and the Cavaliers get the ball back. That's why these boys spend so much time throwing the ball against the wall. Little mistakes like that can cost you. Pass and catch. And there's another miscue, and taking it up is Huck Subin. He's ready to go back on offense. Look at there, 360. He's got some plans. He's got a shot off the pipe, and they're going to get a penalty here. Generals are going to get their first chance to be man up. Unlucky by Suip, the sophomore midfielder, that after the play, it looked like he got a little bit of the business from the Cavalier defender. They're calling a cross-check. That means that defensive player with his hands spread on the stick took that stick and used it against the offensive player, and that'll be a minute. A 1 minute penalty. The Generals will have a chance here to tie it up. About 7.5 minutes left in the game. And here come the Blue.
Zach Zerber in the box.
They go passing it around the outside. Let's see what they're going to set up. There's the movement. And 10 from deep takes the shot. Wow, wasn't expecting that. No one was. Gavin Brandsman had an idea, but ended up hitting the goalie in the numbers. And the Cavs get the ball back, and they'll play a little man down here. Oh, great play by Banjo Sheridan, reaching across the line, staying onside, and still getting the takeaway. Sneaky little attackman. Used to hate those guys as a defender, but it was a nice play here as a fan. And Rowan Ibsen has the ball. Looking for one more. There we go. Nobody's on him. Nobody's on the players on top. Doesn't quite see it. Brandsma. Okay, back up to Mackey. Mackey comes over to Wilkinson. Under Sheridan. Sheridan trying to hit Capranos. Just off target, and the ball goes out of bounds. Grant bench was yelling shot. Didn't fool the officials. They could see that was a pass. So when it sailed out of bounds, it didn't matter who was closest to it. The opposing team gets the ball. So here comes Sims. He's going to try to clear it himself. Ibsen on him. Good defense there. That's Capranos. Breaks it up. Ibsen picks it up now. He's looking for more. I think he wants his hat trick. Pass out top. Sheridan to Ibsen. Sheridan looking for room. Can't find it. He goes back out top to his midfielder. Calvin Mackey.
Calvin
He's getting
Mackey.
some room. Looking for a big dodge. He picks up a head of steam. Puts his head down. Throws it back into X. Big pass in the middle of Capranos. Oh, he's in the right place at the right time. Just couldn't seem to pick it up. Wonderful break up there by Barry, Everett Barry. Showing some fancy footwork.
White ball.
Knocks the ball out of bounds. Cavaliers
Zach
retain.
Zerba with the ball.
Zach Zerba with it. Passes it up to 14. And
Timeout Clackamas.
it looks like we got a timeout. Timeout on the field, 5:05 left. Clackamas with a 1-goal lead, 5-4 here in the fourth quarter. All right, Clackamas ball, 5 minutes left, up by a goal. It's a barn burner, folks. Great way to kick off the 2021 season. And here we come. Clackamas out top. Goes to number 20, Zach Zerba. Work the ball down to X. This is where they had some success early in the second half. Ball goes on the ground. Nice pickup. Clackamas holding, playing deliberate. Shorey's out there having none of it. He's pressured. And some dodge there by Liam Horseman. Ball back to X. And Schlegel. Clackamas looking for an opening. Not being too aggressive at the moment. They're going to look for a good one. Clock is on their side with 4 minutes left. Horseman with a dodge to the right. He'll shoot it anyway. Not really much of an angle, and Dieter is there to ball blown up. He steps out of the back of the goal, looking for his help. Finds Everett Barry here on the left side. Barry's going to take it himself. He gets across midfield nicely. He's got a midi back, so he can take it all the way to offensive end without being offside. Pass inside to Ibsen. Wow. Wonderful pass by the big fella. Epson almost had number 3. Goes high, but Grant backs it up and they'll retain possession. They were closer to the ball when it went out. Here goes Banjo Sheridan. There's the pass inside again. Oh, what a nice looking play. Doggone it, Capranos just couldn't quite find the cage, but they found a little opening there. And here comes Gibson with nobody on. He's going to take it himself. Oh, just off target. A couple of nice looking shots there by the Generals trying to tie this thing up. 3 minutes left. I think they found a little weakness there down at the X. This time they'll start from the top. Here comes Wilkinson. The freshman dodges to the left, throws it just a little high, and that's got to disappoint the young man. He'll get plenty more chances, and there's lots of time in this game. 2.5 minutes, plenty of time. So now they will ride. The team trying to keep the other team from clearing is called the riding team, and so they will ride to try to keep Clackamas. Oh, and they do. He pushes him out of bounds, which is legal because he didn't push him in the back and he was carrying the ball. So the Generals get the ball back on a nice defensive play. That's a good ride. Sheridan sees Ibsen. He doesn't have anybody on it. It's inside. The pass shot. No call on the crease. Might have been pushed, but I guess not because otherwise they would have called it. And the Generals have the ball with 2 minutes left. A flurry of action in front of the cage. But the G-men still have not been able to punch it in to tie this up. 5-4, a minute 45 left. 17 into Ibsen with a shot. A goal! Ibsen with his 3rd goal of the game on a pass from Charlie Capranos. Capranos, no celebration here. He's looking for the win, not just the tie. But they do tie it up. It's 5-5 with a minute 20 left.
1 minute to go in the 4th, 5-5.
Next goal wins. Wow, what a ball game, folks. Are we having some fun yet? Beautiful day, good lacrosse. And a tie game with a minute left. Well, we've seen what's happened so far at the X. We'll see if the Generals can change the trajectory, and they do. Shirley picks it up. No push, no call, and they do call it. 50 seconds left. We got a flag. Short time left. Generals will be mad up. He's calling a trip. They've got 42 seconds. The clock's running. They want a timeout, and they get it. Clock's still running. Well, home cooking there. The Generals will have 33 seconds left to try to win this game. Hey, who's running the clock over there? Sorry, I had to heckle our Clackamas scorekeeper. Great group of guys. We're all, again, except for the videographer, we're all a little rusty. So Eric Melgren has got his offense huddled around. He's going to try to come up with a play that will give the Generals an opening season victory. Break this 5-5 tie. We went into the quarter down 5-3. We've scored 2, trying to make it 3. Generals are excited. The Cavaliers are excited. What's it going to be, boys? So on the whistle, we'll start the last 33 seconds of this game. Ball's going to be up top. Generals probably want to find a way to get the ball down to X. Here they go. Ball's passed up top. Bransma over to Sheridan. Sheridan back to Bransma. Unsure what to do here. Minotti has the ball. Comes down to Ibsen. Ibsen's gonna press. He sees it inside. Ball is thrown into the middle. Can't hold on.
Zone, right ball, Clackamas.
Grant's in the crease. Turnover, and that is going to be your ball game. We're going to end our opening game JV contest in a 5-5 tie. Hey, no injuries. Exciting game.
JV, Grant versus Clackamas.
Wonderful showing by both sides.
5-5. Excellent game, gentlemen.
Thank you all for listening. We'll see you back here in a couple minutes. People listening?